Now to BYU football. Year 2 in the Big 12 couldn't have gone much better for BYU than what we saw this fall. A 9-game win streak, nationally ranked for 11 straight weeks, and on Saturday night, a bowl win over the Heisman Trophy winner, Coach Prime, and one of the most talked about programs in all of college football this season. BYU jumped out to a 20-0 lead by halftime and dominated from start to finish in all phases. On offense, BYU ran all over the Buffs. L.J. Martin had 126 total yards and 2 touchdowns, earning offensive MVP honors. BYU dominated on special teams, a successful onside kick early in the game, 2 50-plus yard field goals, and this punt return by Parker Kingston that made the score 17-0. And they also dominated on defense. Colorado was 4th in the country, averaging 327 yards per game. BYU held the Buffs to just 210. An 11-win season for the Cougars, helping BYU into 2025 with plenty of talent and momentum in the Big 12.
It's not like I had to give a great speech or anything. The seniors took over. And so it's been them from the very beginning, from the end of last year when those seniors took over and then led us into the Big 12. Although it didn't work out the way we wanted it to, we did some really good things, but these seniors were able to build on that.
All we were trying to do is be extensions of Kalani and his culture. If there's one thing that this team's done throughout the whole season, it's believe. Believe in each other and believe in our culture and what we can accomplish, and that powered us through the offseason, and it's powered us through the season now. So, and that's how you build a program. It's not how you just have a good football team. It's how you build a program, and Kalani's building that with his culture, and that's all we tried to do this year.
Best coach in the nation.
Best coach.
Thanks, guys. I should leave now, but
BYU's defense is the reason why they won several of their games this season. On Saturday at the Alamo Bowl, they humbled the Buffs. The pass rush got to Shedeur Sanders, sacking him 4 times, the most sacks in a game by BYU this season. And the nation's leading intercepting defense was able to pick Sanders off twice, the second of those by defensive MVP Isaiah Glasker. Defensive coordinator Jay Hill's fingerprints, they were all over the outcome of this game.
Well, honestly, Jay Hill, he came up with a great game plan.
Coach Jay Hill just did, I think, an excellent job.
I'm glad that we have a staff with Coach Hill and the rest of the defensive staff that can put that together.
Sanders in trouble and sacked.
Looking at our game plans this season, I think this was one of the ones where we definitely were top loaded, especially with a lot of pressures, right? Trying to get him to move.
We like to bring the pressure, and I don't know, playing all these different quarterbacks, I feel like you hit him one time, and then he's gonna, who's coming this time, who's coming that time.
We had guys flying in from every angle, putting pressure on the quarterback, and I think that's, I don't necessarily envy Shedeur in that situation, not knowing where the blitzer's coming from.
Huge shout out to the boys in the secondary. I don't know, just flying around, making plays and stuff. So I don't know, our game plan, Jay Hill got us ready for this game, especially so.
It's a lot easier when you have guys that understand the game, and these guys do a great job at we can just basically overwhelm them with scheme because these guys will make it work. We can go anywhere in the playbook with these young men.
When you cap the season with a bowl win, you get to celebrate with the confetti, a trophy, and of course with the band. At least that's what Kalani Sitake did after the game. Stepped up to lead the band in a victorious version of the Cougar fight song.